We are live and it's a proper, sorry Harshit, thumping the Delhi Capitals have got. 57 runs they have lost the game.
Three straight losses now?
3 straight losses, and suddenly you are fighting for the wooden spoon at this point in time with Sunrisers. David Warner, we will devote an entire section to that.
When did the game get over?
Just now.
Just
You don't get any tissues for me?
Tissues? No, tissues are to be bought for people.
that is an issue for later.
No, people who are expected to win. Nobody other than you picked Delhi to win.
Shivam picked.
Shiva. Shiva.
See, you let go of the
trolling.
pick.
Despite, by the way, him himself picking Delhi.
Yeah. So self-depreciating humor.
No, he realized he didn't want the fate of the franchise to be transferred. So
he just
given
gave the cap back to him.
me.
And he's got tissues for himself also.
Well, some of the fate, since he wore it for a while, some of the fate he's gonna get now.
So
To LSG.
to LSG. Yeah.
So after losing one game, you let go of the jersey. After losing this game, why are you wearing the cap now?
What next? You'll get a sipper or something which will also go.
What was David Warner doing? But
I think
he
was
clueless.
just doing his best to get the orange cap, which he does.
Will the real David Warner please stand up?
can't stand up anymore. I think he's done.
Done.
Yeah, his career is over at this point.
That's why I'm saying everyone trolled SRH for not playing him. But there was a reason, na?
Yes.
They would not have disliked his face that they didn't play him. He's the guy who got them an IPL title. There was a reason that the management at one point thought that he is not going to provide that kind of impotence. And by the way, they didn't do it. They in fact made him captain at the start of the season. It was only later that they changed him.
Udit makes a very valid point.
Well, we'll go to
Cricket Australia have given David Warner a central contract for 2023 and 2024. They have given him a central contract for 1 year.
But the head coach has basically said that his selection is at the mercy of the selectors.
No, but that's stating the obvious.
Yeah, but I think you wouldn't say it for a player that big if you weren't going to. If you were going to back him, you'd come out and say
So
it.
the news out of Australia, having spoken to a few of my Aussie friends, the Australian public by large also thinks that he's done. I think I mentioned it earlier.
Yes.
They were saying that Bancroft's been doing very well in domestic cricket.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of noise that bring him back. Of course, there's Head there, doing rather well at the top of the order. Khwaja had an outstanding series here in India, so you're now not going to remove him suddenly. I know conditions are going to change, but I think still you will persist with him.
But the one guy who did well in India, he hasn't got a central contract. Peter Hanscom. Hanscom hasn't got a central contract. So he misses out. And all your backup bowlers who came for the India tour, like Lance Morris and all of them, they have gotten a central contract.
Maybe looking at where they're playing, which part of the world they're playing in condition. Maybe.
Yep.
But I'm a bit surprised with Hanscom not getting. But I think coming back to we're not here to discuss Australia's central contracts, but one Australian definitely, who's not really central to his team winning. That is David Warner. I think you need to look at. But on the day, Rajasthan bowlers just too good as we expected.
Yep.
The Delhi batters never showed up.
But because you got Prithvi out quickly, Manish Pandey out quickly, Riley Russo then trying to be extra smart. I think after that game was done and dusted.
Against the gentleman who is the smartest of the lot, perhaps.
Yadav showed some sort of
intent, but that's it.
Yeah. That's about it. David Warner is just
nothing happening.
He's playing for the orange cap. Sorry.
Or playing because he knows it's ODI World Cup here, so let's just get some reps in.
No, was Warner, I think, did he have a illusion that he was chasing 150 or 140? Because that is the way he prepared and that's how he played for the knock. And even the hits, even the proper hits that he was doing, he wasn't timing it well.
But go down fighting, I'm saying it's okay, go down, get out. Go down fighting. There was no point carrying on that inning to reach a stage where you're not going to win. Unless their thought is, it's a long season, so run rate will make a difference, so let's just go as close as possible. I don't know.
Yep.
Honestly, I'd prefer going for the win.
I agree.
200, it's a wicket that was not doing anything.
Something you decided to do. You wanted to chase on a flat track, and I'm fine losing. That's fine. But there's got to be a fight. There was no fight being put. You can't just say, again, if you're batting till number 8 there, and I expect a fight to be there when you're batting that deep, when you have this impact player thing as well. All said and done, there wasn't a fight, and you can't just say, okay, we were bogged down by those 2 early wickets. Yes, of course, that's a big jolt to begin with. But then you're batting till that deep, and you made that minor adjustment as well by bringing in Akshar Patel slightly early this time around. Nothing worked out.
But the most cruel thing what happened today. Prithvi Shaw, it's written impact out for 0. Impact 0. Very, very cruel way for people to put it out. It's
to be fair, I mean, there's nothing cruel. See, out of context, they always put impact in front of the impact
Exactly.
player. But I mean,
saying the irony of it.
Oh, the irony of it is too good to ignore.
I know, it was
Impact.
0.
impact 0.
Palaswamy has a question because on the subject of Prithvi Shaw. If you take
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I think the media and fans should stop roaring for Prithvi Shaw when he scores only one big double hundred or triple hundred in domestic matches against small teams. He's very far away from international cricket. Yes, we all said that Prithvi Shaw should be back after that 380 that he hit.
76.
No, he surpassed Manjrekar's 377.
Okay.
380 that he hit against Assam. But
that's what I'm trying to tell you. This is when I make that point, then people don't agree. But I used to, we're going back to when Rahane and Pujara were not scoring runs. They said send them to domestic cricket, or this one sent to domestic cricket. I was like, these guys will score runs by the ton, yaar there. The conditions on offer, the kind of bowling that is on offer, all of these established. That is no way of judging their form. Should he be brought back or not? You judge a player on the form that he's showing in international cricket, because there's a big gulf, and I kind of agree. See, again, he's so much of talent. And we've said this earlier as well. People have taken in a miss, but he's never really showed that discipline.
Yeah.
Talent alone is not going to take you places. Discipline has been an issue with him. I'm not saying it just guessing from here. Having spoken to a lot of people, whether they were at the India A setup, whether they were at the Delhi setup, a lot of people. So it cannot be, and those are different people. So it just cannot be that you're hearing things only. There could be that some group of people don't like him, so they say those things about him. When there are multiple people from different places that he's been part of, they're saying it, then there's something wrong. I'm sure he's a fantastic kid. I'm sure, and he's blessed with talent. You can see it. He has all the shots in the book. Yes, there are a few technical issues. Most batsmen do. He can work. But all of that can be worked upon only if you show discipline.
Yes.
If you show any sort of, drive or hunger that you're happy getting the big thing. And I think the franchise then also has to be blamed, because they keep retaining him, giving him, pampering him. So he's happy. Then you be happy. And that's the reason I'm going to, that's the reason where I was, when I look at squad, I think Delhi squad was looking very good. And the one reason I did not think that they'll go in top 4 is just how a franchise is run. You can make out from the Aja franchise run. When you're happy just being there, because my impression was Delhi was at that time where when they did not win, when they should have won titles and all, the noises that came out, no, we're just happy reaching the final, we're just happy reaching the player, wow, what an effort. When you have that, players also get into a comfort zone, as he has, you can't less. I mean, look at MS Dhoni. He's the second most successful captain of the second most successful franchise, but every time they're nowhere close to the title, he's not happy. Every time you lost the thing, not happy. They want to. And I think that's the same with Mumbai.
Yes.
I know that the Mumbai franchise is like a family, but on when they don't do well, I know that questions are asked.
Knives are out most of the time.
Right.
So
It's a very ruthless environment in all these teams.
Yeah, you got to be. I'm sorry, all friendship, love, is great. At the end of the day, so that's the problem. I don't know, Prithvi Shaw, any thoughts?
I mean, I will agree with Palaswamy's one comment that he's very far away from international cricket. I mean, because his own technique got dissected
By his own
Delhi Capitals coach. Has he done anything to overcome that? I don't think so.
Has the coach helped him overcome it?
He might
Today
have.
also swinging ball.
Exactly.
I think
Trent Bolt comes on and he's in trouble.
you had pointed out one thing, that he doesn't listen to people. Prithvi Shaw, he doesn't listen to the coaches. He just decides.
I didn't know that. No, I had pointed out his indiscipline sort of thing, where he was not on time and things like that, and not that really driven for, in practice sessions, sometimes not reaching, all of that. Listen, he does. He's a good guy. I know that he's not arrogant in that sense that I'm sure he's in awe of a Ricky Ponting or a Saurav Ganguly.
Yep.
And he does, I mean, in front of them, sure, he must be like all attentive and saying, but you could have the right intention, and I'm sure he does. But I'm saying, you can have the intention, like, I don't know, like that drive or that hard work has to be there. For example, if you're not doing something and I keep telling you something, you may be very receptive to me and you may listen, but eventually for something to happen is something that only you can do.
Only you, yes.
You have to have that drive or that inclination that no, I'm going to set this aside. That's not to say that a person is brazen when he's being told he's arrogant. He's not. Maybe he's very humble and he listens, but at the end of the day, listens all of that, is humble, goes back and then is the same lazy self. Then you can't change. So I guess that's the...
Or maybe he's can't say, but then if he's entered that mode of, as they say in Hindi, suno sabki karo apni.
But सुनाने वाले तो सहवाग भी करता था, but वो चलता था ना.
Exactly, there's likes of Saurav Ganguly and Ricky Ponting. At one point there was a Mohammad Kaif also in the circuit.
No, but I know that he's not that kind of a guy who's arrogant. So
I've heard otherwise.
No, especially not with the players and the management that I'm talking about. Arrogant with a fan is another thing. I'm not talking about that. Yeah, I'm saying he's not. So there can be players that no matter who the coach is, they'll say, "Arey, tu jab tha, what I will do." That's it. He's not that sort of a guy.
Yeah.
Whenever I heard him, he's a good kid who likes to listen. Maybe he tries to follow also what it's told. But I'm saying all of that will also be if you have discipline in life. Like supposing, they tell you do X, Y, Z things to get that technique. And you believe that what that person is saying is making sense and you'll do it. But that for you to improve on that, you have to come hours after hours to practice now.
Yes.
You're listening, but you're not going to implement it. Then there is a gap there. So it's a tough position to be in. And I know that he worked really hard to reach. If you read his story, how much he was travel, single parent, brought him up. All are very tough times, and he must have worked really hard to be here. But are you comfortable being just there? He was touted as the next Sachin, right? But Sachin's hunger was so much that whatever he did, he wanted more.
And discipline.
Exactly.
Prithvi Shaw and
Arjun Tendulkar in the stands at the 2011 World Cup.
Yeah, I know they were watching. No, that's because he had by that time started making a name for himself in junior cricket.
Yeah.
Prithvi Shaw. I remember doing a lot of story. He made some records.
He hit that 546
something
Harris Shield. He was doing very well in Harris Shield cricket.
He was a prodigy. He's a talented guy. All of that.
Yeah.
But there've been so many prodigies, so many examples. But for you to continue on that path of excellence.
Yeah, and then came those parallels with Sachin, wherein a century on debut in Ranji, in Irani.
Yeah.
I think there was a third format as well. And
I
Vijay Hazare,
think losers are us only. It's a waste of talent. I mean, Indian cricket is a loser. But you can take a thirsty man to the well, but you can't really.
You can't teach him to drink the water.
You can only take. So that's the thing. Roy SP.
Roy SP is saying that Prithvi Shaw and I'm guessing Sarfaraz Khan's struggles against pace aren't new. Even in domestic cricket, they struggled against the likes of Divij, I'm trying to remember his name, who's a 120 kmph bowler. They need to get better at dealing with that.
I mean, Sarfaraz, surprisingly, Ranji Trophy red ball, he seems to counter every single thing. But when it comes to white ball, he seems to struggle.
But that's what I'm saying. Are your best bowlers playing Ranji Trophy cricket?
No.
Nope.
They're not.
They aren't.
Either they are injured, or they're saving themselves for the IPL, or they're playing international, whatever. If I was to take the top 20 best fast bowlers in India, how many of them played Ranji Trophy? Just have a look.
Yeah.
Not too many. So that just says, I mean, it's very unusual for a batsman to come from the Mumbai school of cricket and not be comfortable against pace, because that's something that they do rather well.
Yeah.
They never had that issue.
Yeah.
From the Vijay Merchants of the world to Vijay Manjrekar's to Sunil Gavaskars to everybody.
To in more recent times, even the likes of Rohit Rahane.
Rohit Rahane, pace is
Surya.
pace is not
Shreyas, I think exception is Shreyas.
Yeah, but that's because he had to grind out in the domestic circuit for years.
Yeah.
And also he's actually got an issue with short pitch, not so much pace as
Pace,
such.
short
It's
pitch.
a short pitch. Didn't grow up. I mean, it's like, for example, like Vengsarkar, I think was a great batsman of pace bowling, but Marshall troubled him because, he had that right away with them. But that doesn't in any way diminish the kind of ability that Vengsarkar had against some good fast bowlers.
I know, Vengsarkar.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The Colonel.
The Colonel, yeah, with his white helmet.
Yeah.
No visor.
Yeah.
No visor. Fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
But very underwhelming. He only got overseas hundreds in England only.
Yeah,
he never did
Lords.
well. Lords.
King of
3 of them at Lords. Only, I think one of the few overseas guys to have done it. Ever.
What's Nikhil saying?
Nikhil.
I'm not too sure if this time Nikhil's absolutely right, but I think
But
he
take
is.
it.
Yeah.
Take it.
No. I didn't. Just a previous reference to you saying that okay, Nikhil's are always
But take
right.
the question.
The
What
way
he's saying.
Delhi
the
Capitals
way
are playing,
they will not finish. They will not finish at the bottom of the table. Instead, they will finish out of the table. We are seeing good players like Devi, their careers coming to an end.
Yeah, true.
The latter part is true, and yes, they could finish at the bottom, but not out of the table.
Yeah, but you know what he means. You know, bottom, though, they may not still finish because SRH is going to give them a fight for it.
Or Mumbai.
MI. Even
Or
MI
MI.
doesn't really inspire
I
that much
agree with
confidence.
you. I agree.
But
By the way,
yeah,
very changed lineups for today's match.
plenty of
Oh.
changes.
Plenty of changes. So, as I predicted in the morning, there's no Archer, no Stokes.
no Moin.
No Moin, by the way, who gets dropped for, if I'm not wrong,
Sisanda
yes,
Magala.
Sisanda Magala.
Oh.
Magala's
So they're
playing.
gone with
So
a fast
death
bowler,
bowling.
maybe because Wankhede.
And death bowling.
And Dwayne Pretorius.
Dwayne Pretorius is in for Ben Stokes, which is good because he'll do both batting and bowling.
Yes.
Then roughly what, 60
And for
crore,
Archer, they've brought in Tristan Stubbs. Also, debut for Ajinkya Rahane in CSK Colors.
Yes.
Oh, local boy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Local boy.
local boys.
So we're at number 3 there.
But
He's
I
like, who knows Wankhede better than him?
Yeah.
Come on.
but I think CSK already have a problem. I think Deepak Chahar. He
Yeah.
bowled the last ball very gingerly.
Yeah, and before that, he had the physios come out.
Yes. So that
Isn't Deshpande a Mumbai guy?
yeah.
Yes, Tushar
Deshpande, I
Deshpande.
think.
Could be.
He's not a. I think he's a Maharashtra guy. I don't think
Oh, he
he's
plays for
Mumbai.
Maharashtra.
I think he plays for Maharashtra.
But he was part of Mumbai Indians, so in that
Yes.
sense,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
that sense, a local knowledge again. So
Yep.
So he's gone with a lot of. That's the team, huh?
Yes.
So Gaikwad, Conway on top. So they've persisted with Conway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you've got
Rahane.
Rahane, Jadeja, Dhoni,
Dubey.
Dubey, Pretorius,
Pretorius.
Deepak Chahar, Santner, number 9, Magala, and then after that, Deshpande.
Man, number 9 is Santner.
Exactly.
Yes.
Batting, huh?
Yeah,
Top
batting. And
And
mind you,
this is
they'll-
the bowling team.
Exactly.
Bowling
They'll bring in
11.
They'll bring in another batter.
So Santner at 10.
Yes.
Woohoo.
And
Either Deepak Chahar or Santner at 10. Whoever.
Yeah.
But that's good enough. Yeah.
yes.
Very
yes.
good.
What a batting.
What a batting lineup.
What a
Yep.
batting lineup indeed. Even for Mumbai, they've made a few changes. See, there's Rohit Sharma, Ishan Kishan, okay. Cam Green at 3, I doubt. Surya Kumar, Tilak, Verma, Tim David, Tristan Stubbs comes in for Archer.
Archer.
Arshad Khan,
The
Ritik
left armour.
Shaukin, Piyush Chawla and Jason Behrendorff. Man, there is one lineup where both the batting and bowling looks uninspiring.
So you've got 2 left arm pacers. Arshad Khan and Jason Behrendorff.
Yes.
MS Dhoni, please capitalize. Left arm pace.
Yeah. But are there any spinners MS Dhoni has to be wary of? Maybe a
Ritik Shaukin.
Yeah.
Ritik Shaukin. Piyush Chawla also predominantly
Yeah.
goes googly.
But I think off spinners he'll tackle.
No, but remember it
No,
was
Varun.
Varun's mystery, no?
Varun, I'm saying Dhoni, but Varun is not an off spinner. Yeah.
True. And who were the two spinners who struggled the most? Varun and Sunil Narayan.
But who
Mysteries.
who actually started troubling Dhoni the most? It was actually
Leggy.
Piyush Chawla.
That's what I'm
exactly.
saying. Leggies will trouble.
You remember that field when Gambhir had got it? Everybody
Yeah,
It was
I
Chawla
remember.
bowling,
It was Piyush
isn't it?
Chawla bowling. I remember that.
Oh boy. But by the way, Subranshu Senapati is in the field for Deepak Chahar.
Oh, that's not good.
It
It's
actually
not
doesn't
good.
look good because he bowled, I think it was about 115 kilometers at last delivery.
Considering he mostly goes 120,
He
130.
gets injured so often.
Yeah.
Ooh, come on, Deshpande, come on.
Relax. Chennai. Okay, we'll see you mid innings.
Made innings.
No predictions
yes.
for this match?
Oh yeah.
I have a predict predictions. Yeah.
We've taken all the supers.
Yep.
Perfect.
Of
course, we
Mumbai.
go to,
I don't know, man. This. Okay, I think Mumbai get 170, but Chennai win.
162
Get
for
your thinking
Mumbai.
cap on.
162 for Mumbai and they lose.
SRT.
Your turn.
My turn. Obviously, Chennai will win, but Mumbai should score about 165.
So I've gone with 62, 65,
70.
70.
I'll
Nikhil?
go 180.
180?
But
Mumbai are winning. You want to be the contrarian all the
Chennai
time.
win.
Chennai,
Ah.
okay.
No one is backing this Mumbai team.
Yellow, man.
Yes.
I'm backing MS Dhoni.
Last game probably in Wankhede.
Maybe.
We don't. I think he'll play
We
next
should
year.
put that chunk out, Shivam.
Yes.
Take out the chunk from the TV show of the Wankhede. Put out because some really interesting
Thrilled
fans
Yeah.
saying that please don't say this is his last game. He's fit
I think we
enough to
have
play
put
two-
that up.
We have.
No, from the live separately.
Oh, from the live separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you put the earlier one.
Yeah, we put the earlier.
And
one.
there was
Where fans are saying
almost like a battle of sorts that we saw between two fans.
And here is Magala, the giant.
the earthquake might come when he comes running in like that.
Yeah.
Not the most auspicious of starts.
Nah, not a good start, yes. But see, runs will come in this Wankhede wicket. It is very, very
But
fast.
runs will come anywhere if you bowl it short and wide. In all fairness.
But still, now your dead bowling luckily is kind of sorted with Pretorius.
But yeah, remember he's also coming off an injury layoff.
Exactly.
It's gonna
Even
be.
Magala.
Magala was injured?
No, Magala was busy with South Africa duties.
So
Exactly.
interesting, death bowling that way is covered.
Nah.
Yeah.
And Magala can give you some runs with the bat also.
No,
Magala
Pretorius.
is like that guy.
Magala
West
too.
Indian guy with
Rakim Cornwall.
Hakeem Cornwall. Yes.
bit like that.
Huge.
No, but Cornwall was bigger. Much
Yeah,
bigger.
he was.
And he scored protection for Surya.
Surya.
Why Surya in particular?
See, last time he played a team
You
against.
better do it.
Last time he played a team against Yellow, got 3 golden ducks. This time he'll score. I think he should score about 20, 25. Surya.
I was going to say anything between 35 to 50.
I don't.
See, if Surya scores 50, we have had it then.
No, but Surya will score 50.
Oh,
What about the others?
Ishan. What a shot.
I'm going to predict another good knock by Tilak Verma.
Yes.
I like him.
Pretty good prediction. Safe.
Super
I like
player.
him.
The only guy who's propped Mumbai's batting up for the last year.
He is Mumbai's batting.
Yes.
Yeah.
But at the Wankhede, who knows? Ishan and Rohit can really.
Hey, Ishan is finally getting the kind of bowling he loves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slot balls with no
Yes.
movement.
Overpitched.
Overpitch slot balls, no movement.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. See you then.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
maiden
See
innings.
you.
Chennai's game and all.